back to my channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be doing a wash and go using some of the UniQurl products. This video is in collaboration with Ladysmash711, so if you are not familiar with her channel, I will put her link in the description box so you can go over and check her channel out. So what we are doing today is a wash and go. We are going to use the 4-in-1 styler on one side of our head to see how that works as a cream only wash and go. And then on the other side, we are going to use the Dragon Fruit Curl Fantasy Clear Styling Gel on the other side with a leave-in. So the reason we are doing this collaboration is so you all can see how these products work on different textured hair. As you know, my hair is thick with somewhat medium to coarse strands. It is a low porosity and it is high density. Her hair, on the other hand, is more fine. It is color treated. It's also high porosity and more on the lower density side. So if your hair is like mine, or if it's like hers or somewhere in between, hopefully by us doing this collaboration, you'll be able to see if these products work for you. So guys, I am going to move fast because like I said, we are doing a cream only on one side. So I'm going to start with the 4-in-1 styler on this side of my head. I am going to start in the back. And I will say, because my hair is low porosity and this is all I was going to use, I did use this as a leave-in as well, which means I took a very little bit of this and just put it on this big section of my hair just to get some moisture in while I was in the shower so it don't dry out so much out here when I'm trying to apply it as the styler. Because I wanted to give these products the best chance possible, and I wanted to use the products the way I normally use products. So I do put the leave-in in the shower. So I did that because this is a leave-in and a styler. So I used a little bit as a leave-in, and now I'm going to use some more as a styler on this side. I am going to work very quickly in the back, and I'm going to speed it up, and then when I get to the front, I'll slow it down so you can see my hair a little bit more, you know, close up. So I'm going to take a little bit of the 4-in-1. It is a cream me texture. It does have a little bit of slip to it. Just a little bit of tackiness to it, if you can see. Just a little bit, not much. So what I am going to do to kind of help it out is I'm going to just kind of smooth it down my strands like this in each section, and we're going to see how it's going to work out for me. Now, you guys, I have a pretty good idea that this is going to be a fluffy wash and go, but we're going to see if this works as a cream only styler. Another little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to do this on this side, and I'll be back when I get to the front. So this is what the back is looking like so far. So I am going to do the same thing to the front, and I'm going to move fast. So, because I don't want my hair to dry out. So I'm taking a little bit, working it through. Focusing on the ends, because if I can get some curl definition on the ends, even though my hair is puffy or a little frizzy, it will have a good combination of definition and frizz, and I can probably still work with it. So as long as I have a little bit of curl on the ends, hopefully it'll make it look nice and wearable, even if it's not my favorite, or if it doesn't have a lot of hold. It doesn't last long. So that's another reason why I'm just kind of twirling it a little bit to see if I can help it with a little definition on the ends. Guys, we gonna see. This doesn't look like it's defining my hair at all, but we're gonna keep going. Sometimes you don't see the definition until it dries, so we will see. I don't know if I need to use more, less, or what. Now, I've used this 4-in-1 before as a styler for a twist out on its own, and I liked it. Got nice definition and everything, but this is my first time using it for a wash and go. So let's see, I just hope it doesn't flake. That's why I'm using it by itself. Well, that's one of the reasons I'm using it by itself, because I don't want it to flake. And because it says it's an all-in-one. It's a 4-in-1, so let's see if it'll style, moisturize, detangle, and everything else. So, if I was smart, I would have had some hot water in here. Although my hair is still wet, it's not dried out at all, but the hot water may have dissolved a little bit of this whiteness that's on the top. So basically, this is what my hair looks like. It does not look defined at all. It looks very frizzy, actually. And I don't want to add any more on the top, especially because this is my low porosity hair up here, and it's going to soak in the least amount up here. If I was going to add any more, it would be under here, but we're just going to go with it and see how it looks. Okay, so now I am going to move on to this side, and I am going to use the clear styling gel on this side. I do have a leave-in on this side, and I will share with you what my leave-in is at the end, because Lady Smash and I are using different leave-ins. So we're trying to let you guys know whether she's using the UniQurl leave-in, I'm using a different leave-in, to see if this gel works well with other leave-ins in case you don't have the UniQurl leave-in. So again, I'm going to start in the back. This gel is very, it's thick, somewhat tacky-like, similar to the consistency of a Eco. But a little bit different, just a little bit stickier or something. So it glides on fairly well. So I'm going to, like I said, move a little quicker in the back, speed it up, just so I can get done. And then I'll slow it down when I get to the front so you guys can see what I'm doing. I am going to, though, still do the same thing on this side that I did on the other side, which is smooth it down, because I feel like this is a lighter hold gel. That's how it feels right now applying it. It doesn't feel like it has much hold at all, even though it's thicker. So I'm going to do that same twirling section on this side. Okay guys, so this is what the back looks like so far using the gel. It does seem like it's defining, of course, way better than this. So I'm probably gonna have an elongated wash and go on this side and a nice big fluffy one on this side, and we're just gonna have to try to get it to match some kind of way at the end. But Let me go ahead and start on the front so you guys can see. So, getting a little bit of the gel, applying it to the roots, working it down, a little bit on the ends. Like I said, it is somewhat of a thinner consistency. It kind of thins out to me. Not as thick. It does smooth through the hair quite nicely. It feels like a light hold, so we will see if that's the case. I am getting a little bit of foaming action. I don't know if that's because of the gel or because of the leave-in that I used mixed with it. Not sure what's causing that. Okay guys, so this is my hair complete. This is the side with the gel and leave-in. This is the side with the 4-in-1 styler only. So it is definitely going to be a difference in the two. And I am going to sit under the dryer, let my hair dry, and I will be back to show you the results and to give you my thoughts on these products, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I am back and this is my hair. Doesn't look bad, but it does have some residue from the 4-in-1 styler, and that is the only thing that is on my hair. Maybe I used too much, I don't know. I didn't get residue when I used it as a twist out. So, really not sure why I got all this residue as a wash and go by itself. So that's this. It is soft, it is fluffy. I mean, it does have some definition, but it is a very soft hold. So, I wouldn't get multiple days out of this. So I would say that I probably would not use this as a cream only styler unless I wanted big soft hair for one day, you know, and hope that I don't get any residue. But right now I'm gonna say no to this. It is moisturizing, it is soft, so in that regard I like it as a detangler because it has a lot of slip. I like it as a curl cream for a twist out to help give some extra definition. I can't remember if I've used this under a gel or not for a wash and go. I don't think that I have, so I can't really talk on that. But I do like it as a moisturizer because it is moisturizing for my hair. But the residue, Then moving over to this side, I do have a little bit of residue as well, as you can see up here. And but the definition is there. It does have a slight crunch or cast to this gel, I will say that. but I did stretch it a little bit so it is soft. So the cast has been broken, but I do still feel like I have a little bit of hold. I still have definition. I did have some elongation from this. I'm thinking that I got the flakings with the leave-in that I paired it with. So the leave-in that I used was the Camille Rose Coconut Water Hydrating Elixir. And guys, this was my mistake. So here's what I did. I took this and put it in my hands for the mix test. And then I took the gel and put it in my hands, mixed it together. It went together perfectly. However, when I went to grab that same gel to bring up here for to film, it wasn't the UniQurl. I grabbed a gel that's in a container this size, that's in a pink and white jar as well. Got them mixed up. So that gel and this worked perfectly, but I thought it was this. So at the time that I put this in my hair in the shower and then brought this up here, I already had this in my hair, so I couldn't turn back later. So I put this in. It looked like it went on okay. It didn't seem like it was going to flake, so that's why I just kept on with the application process. But now that I have a little bit of flaking and residue, I'm thinking that these two didn't mix. When I got up here and realized that I did the mix test on the wrong gel, my fault. I put it in my hands and mixed these two together, and they did not mix well in my hands. So I'm thinking that that is my fault. As far as the gel itself, I like how it went on. It is a lighter hold. I like the definition. It didn't have a big shine or anything, but it had my hair looking healthy after I got out. It did elongate my curls a little bit, I felt. So in that respect, I like this gel. I think it probably will work really well alone by itself. I do want to try to use it again with a leave-in that I know that it mixes well with. So take this side as my mistake. But at least you kind of have an idea of what your hair will look like if you have a texture close to mine, whether it will define your curls or not, the kind of fullness that you would have, as well as if you had used the 4-in-1 styler. This is pretty much what it will look like if you don't have a problem with flaking or if you don't have low porosity hair. So anyway, so this is pretty much it. I am going to say that I like the gel initially for my initial use of it. As far as application, as far as texture, the smell is a fruity smell, so it has a nice smell to it. I don't feel like I had to use a lot of it, and I feel like it dried pretty quickly as well. So, you know, you guys, leave it up to you whether you think you can use this as a one and done or if you would prefer to get the gel. Again, I did not use the UniQurl. I used a different leave-in. This particular leave-in I don't feel like worked well with it. Again, Ladysmash711, also known as Elena, she is doing the same wash and go on her channel, although she is using all UniQurl products. So you may go over to her channel if you have high porosity, color treated, finer hair, and see what kind of results she got from her wash and go. But this is what I got. I am going to turn around so you guys can see the back. There is a little bit of flaking. You'll be able to see the difference in the elongation. So this is the gel side, a little bit longer. This is the 4-in-1 cream side. So yeah, they don't look bad from a distance. You know, you can't really see at least I can't in the viewfinder see the residue or anything from a distance. I can see it a little bit in my mirror just on the ends, but yeah, it's gonna get me through. If this hair lasts, I'll try to come back with 3rd day hair, or at least a picture to let you see how it held up. Otherwise, I'll just leave a blurb as to, you know, my thoughts on it on 3rd day hair. But yeah, this is it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. You got some kind of idea about these products. If you did, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to go over to Elena's channel, Ladysmash711. Check out her video, and until next time, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.